Welcome to Design Time by Floor to Ceiling Carpet One. This is our first edition of the Ultimate Kitchen Makeover. My name is Katy Kralik. I'm a kitchen and bath designer with Floor to Ceiling Carpet One. I have about 14 years of experience. Over the next 7 weeks or so, we are going to remodel this kitchen and show you how it works every step of the way. At this time, I'd like to introduce Shad and Ashley Nunn. Shad and Ashley are the homeowners that have ever so graciously allowed us to film their kitchen makeover project. Shad and Ashley, thank you so much. We really appreciate this. This is going to be a fun project to work on. Usually what I like to do is start off by saying, you know, what do you guys like about your kitchen right now?
Well, we lived here for about 7 years now, and we've done a lot of remodeling on the house, and we have pretty much tackled everything that we were the most pressing areas
Everything kind of but the kitchen,
everything
right?
but the kitchen.
Okay.
Now it's time for the kitchen. So now we've kind of just taken after we've relaxed for a while after remodeling, and now we've looked at our kitchen, and it's time to do something. So
Good.
We're ready.
Good. Well, what are some of the functional things you like about it?
Well, we like over here, we have our stovetop and our oven, near each other. We can take hot things out, put them on here, or take something we had, it's real handy. We like that. Over here, we like the sink by the window. Look out, get to see the backyard and everything. Have a nice view there.
And then, of course, the dishwasher is right next to
right
that.
by the sink. I mean, when we're washing dishes, but put them right in the dishwasher. Very handy there. And it's just right size. It's not too small. It's not too big.
Sure,
we're
nice
able
size
to get
work
around
triangle.
very well and everything. And so I guess that's kind of why we've waited, because it was functional, very functional. So we haven't done anything right now.
Okay. Okay. Well, Ashley, tell me what you don't like about the kitchen.
Where to start?
Okay.
Well, we have two kids who actually are exactly the right height to always be hitting their head on this very sharp corner. It's a real pain point. And for us taller people, we are always hitting our heads on this pain point. So, just a
lot of Band-Aids.
A lot of Band-Aids. Also, the soffit and the cabinet right there really closes off the kitchen, so it doesn't feel kind of like a flowing into the dining room area there at all. Another area that we kind of don't like is the fact that this is so deep that in order to clean back there, we pretty much have to lay across the whole entire counter to do that. And when using some of the cabinets, there's no rollouts. We can't actually access way in the back there. So they're not very
functional, not easy to get to.
Not easy to get to. The fact that our counter space is taken up right now by a microwave, by the television, and by some of the other appliances that we have here is a lack of counter space too. As she was showing the lack of a message center or some place to put all of our
to organize all of the daily paperwork and mail and junk mail and
stuff as it comes in. Right now it just sits on the counter, so it doesn't look very pretty when you come in.
How about as far as storage goes, like the amount of storage? Is it?
We definitely would like more. As you can tell, kind of behind my husband there, a lot of our stuff we can't actually even fit in the cabinets anywhere, so we end up leaving them out all over the counter space too.
Okay, how about the one thought being that we're getting rid of the peninsula, the uppers and the lowers? How about putting an island? A nice work surface in the middle so that the kids can still help out, but yet you still have enough counter space left over.
That would actually be a very nice idea, too, just because with this being the only entrance into the kitchen right now, if we were to open the fridge door,
you only have the one.
You can't walk.
One walkway. Okay. Since we're pulling these soffits out, which again is another very common thing during a remodel, would you like to bring the cabinets all the way to the ceiling with maybe some stacked glass uppers, or do you want to leave the space on top so you can decorate? Or
I think we would prefer to have the cabinets all the way to the top for the extra space.
Sure. Well, think of how much extra storage we're going to add just by incorporating the cabinets where you're pulling out the soffits. So what I'm hearing is that you like the appliance placement. What I'm thinking is possibly to move this fridge down another foot or so, maybe even a couple feet, and possibly move the cooktop centered on that area just so you get rid of the corner, but your placement is still virtually the same. Not lengthening your triangle too much, but just making it very functional, but like I say, getting rid of that really big corner that you have to reach over all the time and under.
That sounds good.
Good, and maybe maybe some built-in accessories into the cabinets to hide, like the spice rack that you have on the counter. You know, maybe building in a microwave into a cabinet, or possibly a microwave hood above your cooktop. Those are a couple options for you. We can even take your TV and hide it behind pocket doors, possibly above your double oven, or possibly in, you know, maybe a pantry on the end here, maybe some big rollouts to accommodate some of the cereal boxes and things, some of the extras, the bigger things that you just can't fit into what you have now.
That sounds good.
Good. Okay, well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to meet me today. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to meet with Fritz Zirbel.